What's your motivation to do game development? No, seriously, really think about this. Why are you doing game development? I'm not going to speak for you, but I can share my thoughts at least. The, sorry. This is something I've been thinking of, and I just kind of want to reflect on this with you guys. So, at least when it comes to motivation, like your motivation to do anything, you need both an intrinsic and also an extrinsic motivation. So, what does this mean? Well, your intrinsic motivation are going to be the things that's internally motivating you. That can be that you just really enjoy doing the thing. It can be that you feel mastery or skill development from doing this thing. And I think everyone that does game development, like more than like a few days, they're going to have an intrinsic motivation to do game development because it's fun. You can be very creative. I think there's no other field on the planet where you can be more creative than in game development. And you need to have this like passion for the craft, I think, if you are going to do game development. So you need to actually enjoy game development. But I see a lot of people online, they act like they don't have this extrinsic motivation. And what's an extrinsic motivation? Well, it's the status gain you will get from it. It's the money you'll gain from it. It's the external reasons why you do something. It's like, probably for a lot of people, if you don't like your job, you don't have any intrinsic motivation for doing the job. You only have the extrinsic. So that's why it's bad. You don't really like the thing, but you get the extrinsic motivation. So you're still going to do the tasks that the boss tells you to do, and you're not going to quit because you still have the monetary motivation. And in game development, a lot of people, they act like they don't have this, the second one, the extrinsic motivation. They just act like they really want to do it because they love it and nothing else. But let me tell you, a big reason why I'm doing game development is because I want to make money. And let me tell you why that's not a bad thing at all. Because you can imagine, if I only, it's actually really good. Let me tell you why. If I only did it because I loved game development and I didn't think about or focus on making any money from it, I didn't set up my course or my coaching, that would be horrible. Because then I would not be able to live off of this. I do this full time now, right? I can do this because I had this extrinsic motivation. I made some Unity tools that's not free. They're paid. I take money for it, right? I do game development coaching. I sell my games. I sell courses. And I make money from it. So if I didn't have this motivation, I just did everything for free, I didn't want any money, I would need to work a job. I would need to work my old sales job with telemarketing. And I wouldn't be able to help as many people with game development. And first of all, I will not do something I love. I would be doing something that I don't really enjoy. But the fact that I had this extrinsic motivation, that I wanted to make money from it, made it so that I can live off of helping other people. I help people when I build tools that people buy, because the tools are genuinely helpful. I help people when I make YouTube videos, which I would not be able to do if I worked a job. At least not at the volume that I'm doing now. And if I didn't have this extrinsic motivation, I wouldn't be able to do these things. I would not be able to help beginners in the same way. And I would also not be able to do something that I love. I would not be able to live off of doing something that I enjoy. And a lot of people that act like that's a bad thing. It's a bad thing that they don't want to live off something that they love to make money. Like we're not in fucking a utopia here where you can just do everything for free. You have like bills to pay. I need food. I need clothes. Like I need money, right? Everyone needs money. And it just kind of like, it's kind of cringe and pathetic to see all these people. They just hate on you when you sell something. I mean, I've never had a personal bad experience with this. Most people I do sales calls with or I coach are really respectful, really nice people. Other creators also really respectful and never had a hate video made on me. But I just see a lot of people like Thomas, for example. Thomas, not sure if it's Brush or Bush. So one of them. Sorry, Thomas. I always mix it up. But yeah, Thomas, for example, he gets a lot of hate for selling coaching. But if Thomas didn't fucking sell coaching, he would not be able to help as many thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of beginners in game development that he's doing now. It would be hurtful for the industry. So why are you shitting on him? It makes absolutely no sense. Thomas does something that he loves. He can support his family because he sells the course, because he does probably coaching as well. And because he quit his job because he were able to make enough money from game development. But if he just made everything free, he would not be able to help as many people because he would be working a job. Not only to mention that when you pay for something, you take it more seriously as well. What a nice house, guys. So yeah. Hopefully you get my point. It's just like... It's just cringe when people say that they don't... They hate on you when you sell something. Like, not me personally, but... They act like in game development you should just make everything free and you should do it because you love it. And you shouldn't try to make money off your games. You should just... Game development is horrible if you want to make money, guys. Makes no sense. Don't do game development for the money, guys. Hey, shut the fuck up. I love doing game development and I want to help others do game development. And I see nothing wrong with that. So, to get back to the question, like, why am I doing this? For me personally, it's going to be because I enjoy it. I really enjoy making games. I really enjoy opening my project, having new ideas, working on it, programming, and testing new mechanics, fixing problems. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun doing it. I have a lot more fun doing this than I did at my old job, where I was just like calling people, selling them like phone subscriptions, scamming them basically. It's like I really love doing game development much more. And I'm really fortunate to be able to not be afraid to sell something and not be afraid to, oh yeah, of course I want to make money of something that I love so that I can do it more. I'm really happy I wasn't afraid to realize that to myself. I mean, making money from something you love is just awesome. It's like the best thing you could do for both yourself and for the industry. Because I have more time to allocate. I can get smarter on how I help people in my systems and what I recommend to you guys. So, let's tie this back to my motivation. My motivation is because I love game development and I also are motivated by money. I'm going to be honest, I think everyone is motivated by money. And it's not like some thing where I want to get super rich and I want to like take all the money, get as many sales as possible, guys. And I'm just like some goblin that just like sits in my suit and just like counts my money. That's not what I mean. I want the money because I want to live off game development. I think that that's an awesome thing to be able to do. And I'm really fortunate to be able to live that reality. So maybe you have to realize this for yourself as well. What's your motivation to do game development? Be conscious of this. Do you want to do game development just because it's fun? Or do you also do it because you really hope that your game can pop off, your YouTube channel could pop off, your devlogs, whatever you do, and that you might make some money off of it and you can quit your job. Or you don't get a job. You don't need a job because you earn a few $1,000s a month from game development or YouTube, whatever you do. Or selling your game, of course. You can also do that. So I think if you can realize this to yourself and don't hold back on trying to make money from your games, from your YouTube channel, whatever you do related to game development, because game development is a big thing. You can do like tons of different things in game development to help others and make cool things that others can enjoy and can be useful. And yeah. So I think if you realize this for yourself, you're going to have tons of benefits and your productivity, because you know clearly your goals and the reason why you do this. And you might also make better games and better products because you know the reason why you do it and you're conscious of it. So yeah. Thank you for watching.